How do you feel about pornography?
It's a natural thing, but it's technically illegal in Korea, where I'm from, but people all watch it anyways, and then they even talk about it publicly.
I definitely think it's normal, the desire to like look at or kind of like observe erotic or explicit things. I think that's super normal.
I still use it, generally more of a softcore kind of approach to pornography. I like to have some mystery about what's going on, leave something to my imagination.
Does it make you feel sexy when you watch pornography?
Sometimes. Have you ever?
I did. I've watched it. With your dad, as a matter of fact. I can remember.
Like any edited media out there, a lot of it is fantasy. The actual experience of sex is very different from watching pornography.
Right. You're feeling all sorts of feelings. You have emotions for this other person, and that's very different. But I think there's other ways where it's different too. In most pornography, you see only certain body types, and in most pornography, it seems to be only important that the man is being satisfied. And porn, nobody ever asks the other person, like, does this feel good? Would you like me to do it different or anything like that? Yeah.
I would be worried about people getting unrealistic ideas of how they're supposed to perform sexually or like look like to be worthy of having sex. I think it's important to kind of like see a bunch of different types of images and sources, like so it's not always very similar looking people doing like really the same types of things.
Each activity is very, very short in pornography, whereas in real life it can take longer.
Yeah.
So my friend says it's like watching the highlight reel and thinking you've watched a football game.
Some people, you know, get like totally overwhelmed and that's all they ever watch, right?
I definitely did, but it's a lot less now.
You were sort of learning probably, and that's
Yeah.
why you were doing that, yeah.
I think it can be harmful on a level that you grow up with an idea of what is attractive, and you kind of get overly focused on imagery about what you're looking for in a relationship and what turns you on and everything.
Out in the world, you may come across potential people that you're attracted to who have a huge range of bodies and interests and capacities.
I like to compare it to, say, like if you were watching an action movie like The Bourne Identity.
Yeah.
You know, like if your day out in the world was like the guy in The Bourne Identity, where like, you know, you come out your front door and everyone's shooting at you and you have to run into your car and you get into a high-speed chase and then you have to jump off a building into a canal and swim away. Like that would be terrifying. It would be terrible. It would be the worst day ever. But to watch it on a movie can be exciting, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that just because you're watching it in a movie and finding it exciting that you'd want to do it in real life. It's like you're watching something for fantasy and entertainment, but it's not the same as real sex.